Hello everyone, welcome back to another aquatic adventure. I'm Erin with Wave Foundation here at Newport Aquarium, joined by one of our two friends in this exhibit. This here is Snowball, an albino American alligator, and we also have Snowflake, a female, in this exhibit who may join us and move around throughout our video. Now today we are talking all about alligators and some incredible adaptations that they have, and one of my favorite adaptations that we have talked about with other animals on these videos before, which is their teeth. Now, Snowball was just giving us a great look at his teeth. He has now moved, so I'm going to talk about them and then maybe I will find him in a moment. So alligators have really big visible teeth. And so just like other animals that we see with big teeth, what does that mean? It means they eat meat. And that is true for alligators too. But just like sharks, they have a really cool adaptation that we don't have with our teeth. They are able to regenerate teeth throughout their entire life. Because everybody, just take a moment and picture a shark or an alligator, you pick, with no teeth. It's kind of funny, but that animal would not be able to survive because they have to be able to catch their prey and eat it with those teeth. So they are able to regenerate their teeth. Sharks, we've talked about, have kind of a conveyor belt inside their mouth and their teeth. They have up to 5 sets of teeth ready to go at any one time, and they can just roll right in. Alligators don't have quite as many teeth, but we're going to talk about how they regenerate their teeth today. So I have a little visual for us, just with some cups. You guys could do this at home if you would like to. I'm going to see if you can see his teeth if I move over here. So on the top, you're going to see a visible tooth, the nice big teeth that they have along the edge of their mouth. Underneath that, they have a baby tooth that's ready to go if they lose this adult tooth. And so that baby tooth is almost fully formed. It's going to grow a little bit bigger if it becomes the adult tooth, but it is nearly formed. And then under that is the really important layer that makes them so special. And that is that they have a layer of stem cells underneath that baby tooth that is able to regrow as a tooth, but also able to regenerate. So even if they lose that adult tooth multiple times, those stem cells can become a tooth multiple times. So now what happens if they lose that tooth? Again, we said they've got that visible tooth on top. So if they lose that visible tooth that we see, that baby tooth becomes the new tooth. The stem cells become a baby tooth, and the stem cells also regenerate to add more stem cells. And they go back to having those normal 3 layers of teeth. And so they are able to continuously do that throughout their life because their teeth are super important to them eating. Now, I think Snowball's giving us a good look, so I'm going to try and move this camera so we can see his teeth for a moment. So you can see all of those teeth along his grin. And one important thing with alligators and crocodiles is that you can see all of the top layer of an alligator's tooth, or alligator's teeth, but you're not going to see many of their bottom layer. With crocodiles, they have more teeth coming up from the bottom also. So their teeth are able to regenerate their whole life so they can continue to eat the food that they need to. And I have one last thing to show you today, and that is an actual alligator tooth. Now, this is a tooth from Mighty Mike. You guys might remember him. He used to be here in our Gator Alley exhibit, but this is one of his teeth. So you're able to see that whole tooth. Sometimes just this top part is going to pop off. And the reason that they do this is if it gets blunt. When it's soft like this, that's not as helpful. So they need a sharper tooth. But what I'm going to show you is the back. So this is where that baby tooth would be coming in and be able to grow in and pop off that adult tooth. So I hope you guys have a great time. Keep exploring animals and looking really closely at some of those interesting adaptations that they have. Have a good one.